It's the Packers and the Vikings, and it comes your way. Next.
From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the... Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They're trying to continue that trend here this afternoon. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Touchdown! A big play there. 42 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed. Refocused himself and made a break for the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive with 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Love from the gun. And able to find Alan Lazard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Love looking to throw it. And he can't hang on to it. And the screen never got started.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You got to sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks, and then they move out, and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block, and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to the running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball. And that didn't happen on that play.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Dean Lowry busting through to get him. Of 6. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 30. Yard line. Now Mason Crosby for the Packers field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
On play action, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And now he picks up the spare. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. Cousins now. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. A gain of 3, second down. Here's Love. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they bring him to the ground just shy of...
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Love. That's complete to Lazard. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
2nd and 6. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now Cousins. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. I don't think that we're ready. to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure, and here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Jordan Love ready on first down here. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Again, it's Love. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Love now. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Dean Lowry drops him for a loss of 14 yards. Up fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This will be, 38 yards out. And Crosby puts it through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. First down, here's Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a couple. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll buy some time right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Love. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Second down, another shot for Jones. And some room to maneuver. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Come on now. 38 yards for Aaron Jones. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So the extra point good. The roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 1st and 10, Cousins flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Josh Oliver, 57 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 57 yards on the ground for him so far. To throw, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They go play action. Cousins. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but then... Out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard. Cousins on 1st down. Complete. Jefferson the target. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom. end zone. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Love looking to throw it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Cook a 1st down and more. And all the way out to the 46.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Got some real estate inside the 30. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Joseph on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On second down, it's Jones. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
On 1st and 10, Love. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Love. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Love from the gun. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. To the air again, Love. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. To throw again on second down. Love. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he's brought down. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw now. Here's Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
On second and goal. Love. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point up and good by Crosby as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Second down and 3. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.